mainly the exhaust kind of got put together based on what we had spatial constraint for. Right off the downpipe, we had to kick to oval exhaust immediately so that it could kind of tuck around the transmission so that we could get more size out of it, but then at the same time maintain that ground clearance like the factory exhaust really provides. And then as soon as we had the space for it, we kicked up to dual 3-inch, and that's just regular circular pipe. Everything's 304L, low carbon content so it won't rust. And then all we did was throw a couple of vibrant ultra quiets in the back and pretty much let the car do all the talking at that point. I really wanted to get something put together that would be as vehicle appropriate as it is like sound appropriate. We don't want something that's gonna blow your head off with sound, but at the same time, like, this is a Supra, so we needed to have an extremely presentable exhaust. So we threw together the X pipe. We got everything super well fitting, very nice and tight up underneath there, so you have good ground clearance if you drop the car. And at the end of the day, it's still very drivable, and that's really what we wanted to go for. So very, very Jay-Z-esque out of the B58, because everybody, you know, it's a BMW, but it doesn't sound like one. It sounds like a JDM car. It sounds like a Jay-Z. Extremely livable, extremely drivable, extremely comfortable. I would drive this car across the country with this exhaust without even hesitating. Getting the exhaust put together is kind of the first step. Yes, it's for fun, but at the same point, it allows you to begin to push the platform a little bit better. Honestly, with the factory exhaust, you can push these pretty far, but you know, it's always fun to have the extra sound aspect to it. And then when we move into building down pipes for it, when we move into doing turbo upgrades for it, having the free-flowing, bigger exhaust is going to help us to determine whether or not certain things are more viable or not. For us, this is where we wanted to start, get an exhaust put together, kind of see the process of making that exhaust, so that when it comes to the mass production, we have a better idea of where to start, how to have things made, what parts we might need to pre-order in order to do a secondary prototype, a better assembled prototype, that kind of stuff. Pretty much step one right here. Lots to come, lots.